like it. So, how's it going? Welcome back, Mongo.
Thank you for having me back.
Oh, if I didn't have you, I would just be sunk up here and whatever.
Yeah,
so
we complete each other.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
It's a good thing. I'm doing well.
Yeah?
I've been enjoying the hotter Arkansas temps. And
nothing like humidity. Yeah, just nothing like it. Anyway.
Yeah. Have you worn your Bud Light tank yet?
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Actually, I did, and it's almost like the sisterhood of the traveling tank.
Okay.
I basically had every trail builder I know try it on at our last dinner gathering.
Nice.
It was fun. Yeah, thank you for that, Bud Light.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I've actually I had mine out the other day and put it on for the little evening hangout, so it was good.
It's definitely great for pool or a bedtime. Mine's a little tight, but it's cool. COVID 19 pounds, you know.
Trust me, I got. Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
there.
I want to talk about something.
Okay.
Since we started this, I've gotten a influctuation of, is that a word? I think I just made it up.
Influx?
No, and I got an influx of people adding me on social media, but the age range is quite interesting. They're all like middle-aged dudes.
Huh.
And so if I don't accept you, it's not because I'm mean. It's just like, I don't know you.
It's not that you're mean. It's just that those people are creepy. So.
I know. I mean, well, I think it's funny.
Right.
This is new to me, you know, but my life is public, but at the same time, it's like, if you look creepy in your pictures, I probably won't happen. Solid rule.
Yeah. Make sure and just steer clear of those. So
I'll just creep them.
I'm excited. So we have today we've got one. We are here in the EcoVet Studios.
Happy to be here
at Farm Studios here in Bentonville, and also so of course we've got our wonderful bar and everything, but we do have Seth here in the studio with us.
I can smell him.
Growler's Uptown Kitchen and Tap House, and I think today he's whipping us up some like chicken and waffles over there. So we're going to have that out here in a little while.
I cannot wait.
But
I'm salivating.
Yeah.
Cool. But we also have our special guest is like a big deal because they have basically made our dreams come true by supporting us. So as a sponsor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
With us today is we've got Heather and David from Tontitown Winery.
I'm excited.
So I feel like we're nearing the end of season 1, which is a great way to have them on the end there, and we've also had Natural State kick us off. So
and here they come around.
Yeah,
what up?
Come on in, y'all.
Welcome, y'all. And look at that sticker action. Whoop, perfect spot.
Look
also,
at that.
Love that.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Gather round. Gather round.
I feel like we're about to have like a seance or something.
For tall people.
You'll definitely hear this is what the rest of us experience all the time. No,
I'm 5'3", y'all.
Gotta get Bongo in here, so yeah. So headphones will definitely make this experience a lot better for you, because otherwise it would just sounds like we're talking really loud out there. So, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Wow.
Doing well. Can y'all hear okay?
Yeah.
I can hear great.
And like I say, make sure and just get right up in there, because these things are fun. So
I love this.
But welcome to the show. We are so excited to have y'all here, and you guys. I know Tontitown Winery's been around for a long time, right?
This is our 10th year. Yeah.
Oh, celebrate!
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we have October. We'll be open for 10 years.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I'm afraid the COVIDs are going to mess up our celebration, though.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
man, we can always, even if a postponed celebration, 10 years just so exciting. Like people.
So all right, so right here, we'll start with you. We've got Heather, right? So you are Heather.
Heather Rinaldi Peachy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And so now you are what do you do at Tontitown?
My husband and I own the winery.
All right, and your husband is
David Peachy.
Hey, David.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. So
10 years. That's just so exciting. What's your plan for celebration? Are y'all doing anything like specific with the wines?
We've got a new, or it's actually an old wine.
Yeah.
It's one we made our first year that's going to be re-released. It's the Rockhouse Red.
okay.
But it's been aging for 10 years now. So
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
so
amazing.
we'll have it.
It's a red port wine.
Yeah, it's a port style wine. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
cool. And do y'all have another one that you're going to be saving for 20 years, or like what's your milestones?
We just hit
He's
the
not
10
giving
years.
us a
Yeah,
secret.
we just
Maybe we should save some of that back, actually.
Have some and see how it turns out.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's really cool. Is that the official oldest wine that you guys will have made so far?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah.
haven't really kept much back because it's just been a small, but that's something we're
Yeah.
considering doing in the future. Just
Yeah.
set stuff back for Vintner's Best or Reserve, you know.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Now, is everybody going to be able to experience that, or how are people going to get that? Like, how many bottles are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's not going to be. It's very limited. We have basically one barrel set back for the 10 years. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's awesome, though.
That's going to be cool.
That even makes it more special.
Yeah.
So you've been tasting it every so often to kind of see how it's aging and everything?
Yeah, it's really hard to stay out of. So
no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, like how did y'all get started with that? Like how did y'all come to, like 10 years ago? What was the thought process?
Well, I'm the fourth generation. My family, Tontitown's an Italian community, and my great grandpa came from Tontitown, from Italy to Arkansas, and he worked on local farms. And then that was my great grandpa. My grandpa was a winemaker for one of the wineries there in Tontitown, Granada's winery.
Okay, yeah.
And then my dad is a grape grower. He's the last commercial grape grower in Tontitown.
Wow.
So we decided, Dad always said he would open a winery someday. And he's not very old, but we were at a better age to start something like that. So David had the idea. We always made basement wine growing up.
Hell yeah.
And David had that idea for us
We had a pretty good product down there in the basement, and why not? Like, why is no one in Tontitown selling this?
Was it like well received? I feel like
man, the history in Tontitown's real rich with the whole wine story and grape growing and
Italian food. I love Mama Z.
We
my
do
gosh.
too.
Yeah, and I used to a long time ago. I used to work in Springdale, and so I would make just that quick trek over just to get some lasagna and some onion rings.
Oh man,
got to do that, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, well, before we go any further, what goes great with wine?
Is it
food?
Is it chicken and waffles?
Chicken and waffles. We're great.
We're sommeliers. Yeah, both of us are sommeliers.
I feel like it's good pairing, right?
Or maybe we're sommeliers. That's awesome, Seth. Look at that.
We have Seth here, and for those of you who are just joining us for the first time.
That's beautiful.
So we are our food sponsor here is Growler's Uptown Kitchen and Tap House from Rogers, Arkansas, and they have just been extremely generous.
I already tried the butter; it's great.
and Bianca's in already. Thank you so much, Seth. We appreciate
you. Yeah.
So, very cool. So.
Yeah, I want to hear more about the history,
So you started out in your basement. So how long did you do home wine before doing
basement wine?
Yeah, basement. You gotta call it basement
wine.
That's right.
Yeah, they were doing that. I mean, ever since I came along. So it was just every year. Yeah. She knows more about that.
Yeah, how does that process work? Like basement wine, like
it's with the feet. You got to get in there with the feet and stomp it.
Really?
I've stomped a lot of grapes in my day. Yeah. Really,
that's amazing.
Whenever we were kids, Dad would let us stomp.
Well, so
stomp them.
We started out that way, but it got real hard after a while.
We used rubber boots for the record.
Okay, let's say I want to know about the feet.
Use rubber boots in the beginning.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at the time. We have
No, I feel like everyone in your family has
I'm not thirsty anymore.
Everyone in your family has like amazing legs. You're like, we all stomp.
Done.
That's awesome. Yeah, I honestly don't know much about like the wine process, and like how that has like evolved. And like you say, like you started there. Like, can you tell us about like how y'all grew? And I mean, I'm just curious as a cat.
Yeah, one little machine at a time. We upgraded to a stemmer crusher pretty quick. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
How much wine do you do usually at a time? Like
we try to typically do a ton of grapes in one batch now. I mean, for each batch, so at least a ton, if not more.
So then, how many barrels does that equate to usually?
Usually about 3 or 4 barrels.
Wow! So a ton. So 2,000 pounds of grapes goes into
roughly. It depends on the grape too.
How many blue whales is that? Remember, I don't do math. I'm just kidding.
4 barrels.
That's big. That's awesome.
About 3 to 4 barrels.
Yeah.
Depending on the variety. Some of them, yield more juice than others.
Yeah. Are y'all's grapes local? Like, do y'all grow the grapes and how much does that produce? Like,
yeah, my dad has the grape vineyards, and so he grows a lot of the grapes. Obviously, he can't grow, Cabernet grapes, but he grows a lot of grapes.
Is our climate like? Is it like?
Oh yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
that's amazing.
We do get cold winters, so a lot of the things that grow in California won't make it through our winter here. But
what kind of grapes do y'all do?
There's the Concord is the big one, Pink Catawba. I mean, there's all kinds of varieties there.
Yeah.
Niagara, Sunbelt. He has several seedless varieties also, like table grapes.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
they still supply all the grapes for the Grape Festival, which is canceled this year. But
what are table grapes? Can y'all tell me about that? Like, what's the difference there?
More, most of them are without seeds, and the skins are a lot thinner, easier to eat versus a wine grape, which are slip skins and they're more colorful.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that difference on there, so I think a lot of our listeners and viewers as well. Yeah. To hear, you mentioned seedless, and I don't think most people really even think that grapes would still have seeds, and it's like because we're so used to table grapes and something you can take a little paring knife and cut in half and there's nothing. But I mean, how big is it? How big is a grape seed?
I mean,
probably very.
They're very small.
These are really intricate questions. Let's talk about cotton candy grapes. What do y'all think about those?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty tasty. Yeah,
you should do a wine with that, with Riesling.
I know that really would be good. I don't know how the juice though.
Yeah.
Because Dad's grapes are slip skin, so
what's that
they're
mean?
not. So the Thompson seedless that you get in the store, it's the long green grape. They like the skin sticks to the meat of the grape.
Okay, yeah.
But Dad's, I don't eat the skins of Dad's grapes. I push them out into my mouth. And actually, I wanted to bring some today, and I text him, but he's not going to start picking till Saturday. He said they're still pretty sour.
I gotcha. Okay,
so
cool. It's coming close soon.
Come visit.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
We take that invitation seriously.
Yeah. We'll come down.
But tell us about, the process of grapes and like the way, like the timeline that it takes to grow them. And then what's the timeline for them to be ripe? Because again, I'm clueless.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Bianca. I'm clueless. Is it a long process? Like, I feel like it would be.
It is. You have to, you can't just plant grapes and have a crop, next year.
My parents tried. So
it's like 4 years.
And then a lot of varieties won't grow here, so it cracks me up whenever I go to some of the local hardware stores that sell plants, and they have like the Thompson seedless grape, for instance, for sale there for the plant. It's not going to make it.
No, it won't survive.
Yeah.
So
now you could probably plant it like in a greenhouse or something, and kind of
maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it would probably take a lot of specific care.
Yeah. So does it just like die for straight 4 years, and then the 5th year it's like, we'll be better?
Well, get a small crop on your 4th year.
Okay, yeah.
They grow a little bit every year, a little higher and higher, and then you'll start trellising them, by probably year 2, and then by year 3 you'll get a few grapes, and then by year 4 you get full production.
That's really interesting. What's the reason for that? Just the way that they work?
Just the way they grow. A lot of fruit trees are that way,
Yeah.
Apples and
strength,
peaches.
I guess.
Yeah, they're like, all right, we're ready.
Really
it's like a maturing process, probably.
So
that's cool.
So what kinds of wine did you bring today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I feel like that's a very vital question right now.
We should just get to pouring.
3 reds and 3 whites. Yeah.
We love that. Yeah.
We brought some dry wine, a Cabernet, a blend that we do, and then some whites to go along with the waffles. Would probably be better.
Also, and y'all brought a surprise, but we won't tell you what it is.
Yeah,
but I'm excited about
super
it.
Exciting.
There are some clues in this room, but if you're listening, you can't see them, so we're sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Follow us
That's
on
why
YouTube.
You got to subscribe.
Yeah, follow us on every platform that exists. Thanks. Should we just go into
let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
What's the first one? Let's. I know, Bongo, you're definitely a huge fan of the the drier wines, right?
Yes, I am, but I also just love all wines. I don't know what that says about me.
That's a good policy.
Yeah, I think I'm just open-minded. I like to try things. Yeah. But my palate definitely has evolved since I was 19, let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, this is not Mad Dog, so we're good.
21 for everyone else, but I was like, I'll try that now.
19, it was in Germany, right?
Actually, I did do that.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't in Germany, I was in Italy, though.
Italy.
But I didn't know anything, so I was just like, that tastes good. Oh, this smells great.
Yeah, so this is Cabernet. This is one that grows well in California.
Yeah.
It's probably the most popular red wine made, and that's why we made it. Just because it's the name, the well-known.
Yeah. Is this one of your favorites or most popular?
It's definitely one of my favorites. Probably not my favorite, but
yeah.
It smells wonderful.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this. This is really good. I don't know much about like Cabernet, like to have like extensive knowledge of like comparison to other things, but this is really good, y'all, and you should just trust me.
Yeah. I mean, the color's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing. So with your team, how big is your team that runs this whole awesome production?
So it's me and her.
We run on a
tight ship.
Slim crew.
Yes.
And we've got some part-time help that helps a lot. And
that's
and
dad
our family.
goes in and
Yeah.
family
Our
members.
family
so
is
cool.
like, I always say free labor is good labor.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of it.
We do a
So,
family and friends
thankfully.
picking day where they
Yeah.
all come out.
Oh,
We feed
that's
them,
so
and
fun.
they help us watch us crush the grapes. And
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
that.
That's very cool. And so, like, I don't really know much about the history of the Grape Festival either. But so is that something that you all, like, run with, or y'all help plan that? Like, because I know y'all said you were sad it's not happening.
No, we're just a part of it. Like
Yeah.
we have a shop there. Her dad has the grape booths there. That's all put on by the town and the Catholic Church there in the town. I mean, this would have been the 122nd year.
Wow.
It got canceled. Yeah. So
Oh, that makes me
Yeah, I
it's
saw them
like-
make the announcement. During for those of you listening right now, you may be listening in 2021 or 22, but right now it's we're kind of we've been in the COVID situation for a while, and so I know they made that announcement that the festival was canceled this year, and that was definitely a very sad time. I saw a lot of comments
deal.
from locals and people who travel in from literally hundreds of miles away.
Yeah.
To come in and experience this, and maybe it's a family tradition for them to come in, make a vacation destination out of Tontitown.
Yep.
So
definitely brings a lot of people to town. A lot of
There might be underground gatherings now.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
meet over here. We have the grapes.
like
We are continuing our. Of course, we can only have a limited amount of
Yeah.
people, but we're continuing our music events
Yeah.
that week, and we'll have lots of tasty treats that we'll try later,
good.
available during that week.
Yeah, talking about tasty treats. I had a girlfriend, Callie. I'm talking to you. You sent this to me and told me I should try it. So guess what? I am.
It's gonna be here right now.
It'll be here. Other people are like, what?
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
No, this is great. I mean, so is everyone on your team like because there's different levels of sommelier, right? Is everyone on your team or your family required to do that? Or is it, because not everyone I know who's in the beer industry is a Cicerone. So yeah, tell me about that.
We really started the winery for traditional reasons more than
Yeah.
we are probably one of the least technical
Yeah.
Okay.
wineries out there.
Yeah.
So we really even have a lot to learn about. We know more about the traditions, and we love to share our traditions.
Yeah.
But we don't know so much about.
That's okay.
Or we have a lot to
No,
learn.
Yeah.
About food pairing and
Wine goes great with
describing
everything.
that's
Yeah.
the deal.
Yeah.
And so some people love our winery for that
Yeah.
because we're very simple. We don't take things real seriously.
Yeah.
We're there to have fun and tell our
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
If you like the wine, it's good wine. That's
Exactly.
it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm like,
Exactly.
this tastes flavorful. I love it.
If you like the wine and the food,
Not to distract
Have it
from y'all, but to
together.
say we've had one of your other wine
Fellow-
fellow
friends.
wineries in here, and that was one of the comments was just, hey, if you enjoy it,
Yep.
then
Yeah.
that's your wine.
Yep,
It's
that's right.
make what you like and drink what you like.
Yeah.
that's
Exactly.
right. And I think
Yeah.
that the world is a little bit going more that way.
Yeah.
We don't have to take life or our food or our drinks so serious.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I like to take down I hate that there are barriers that keep people from exploring or trying new
Yeah.
things.
I agree.
And that's something, and I love the idea of traditions being passed down and having younger generations, being able to learn about these things that have brought your family together. Like there's just something that's so pure and magical about that, because I feel like nowadays you don't really hear about traditions and different things that are being passed down, so it's like you just keep that going as long as you can, and it just
We're so fortunate.
Yeah.
I just
get
love
to
hearing-
do it, really.
Yes.
And you do have two kids. I know I saw
Right,
them actually.
right.
You brought
Yeah.
them up here
They're-
today, which is awesome.
They're
So,
eager to get started. I know they talk about it all the time.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids are always welcome at the winery. We even have a
Yeah.
playground, and it's funny to hear the kids say, "Hey, we were at the winery this weekend."
Yeah.
They're like flexing on their friends.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
They're like, this grape is This is the good kind. Like they're at lunch.
Good grapes, yeah.
You guys definitely have a very approachable place there. I mean, because that was the thing. It was like I've been there. I've sat on the patio, enjoyed some music, and last year,
right.
But it was one of those things where it's like you feel like you're definitely. I mean, to put it nicely, it's like you feel like you're transported away from this kind of like Arkansas feel, and you guys are truly you got the vines all around you and everything, and there was the you guys had the grapes on the trellis there, and so I don't know if I was supposed to or not, but I definitely picked a couple and ate them.
Definitely, that's what they're there for.
Did you do that?
Oh, totally.
Can you do that?
Yeah, they're delicious.
Oh, that's
they have delicious grapes there.
So
There's bees flying around them, and so I'm like, okay, don't worry about me. I am fine.
Yeah.
You just keep taking care of these flowers.
And then there's murder hornets, and they're waiting. I'm just kidding. Actually, I think murder hornets got freaked out. And they're like, everything's too weird right now. We're gonna go.
Yeah. We'll come back later.
Yeah, we'll come back later when we get more of a spotlight.
So with this cab, with this one, sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was going to say, truly, that means a lot.
Yeah.
It's most important for us, for people to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's very homey there. I like that because like you can walk inside, it just feels like you're just down home. So
Yeah,
I enjoy that.
I feel like Tontitown in general has that vibe.
Yeah.
You know, like I just feel like I don't have to keep my pants buttoned and people will hug me.
Go eat your lasagna, unbutton your pants.
Yeah, everyone's just so nice. That's such a weird way to describe things, but everyone who's eaten too much knows.
Yep.
The buttons are not your friends.
Sweatpants are my friend.
I know. Elastic bands are awesome.
So on your cab, so like your wines, you mentioned a while ago of not being that technical, but you make what you enjoy. You make what tastes good. And so how do you come up with like this cab? Like, is this something that, did you start out with someone's recipe? Did you start out just kind of an idea of, hey, I know it needs to have this direction to it, or
right?
How do you do that?
So most of our stuff we use stainless or even plastic sometimes, and then but like with the cab, you just run with the grapes. It's just grapes and let it age until it gets to its point.
That's so
tweak
cool.
it here and there, and
And not every batch turns out perfect.
I was going to ask,
do
all your cabs turn out the same? Or
No,
is it
not every batch of anything. Sometimes they're flop. That's just how it happens.
Okay.
You know,
maybe just a little contamination somewhere, like a bacteria change or something.
Right.
And it just throws everything off.
Yeah, we've made apple wine before, and we tried to sell apple cider vinegar at the same time. You know, so.
Well, I'm curious about apple wine. Tell me about that, because I don't know anything about that either.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically
just
apple cider, but without carbonation, or we just put it in a bottle and bottle it up more of a juicer.
That's cool.
I like that.
We also do cranberry wine in the fall.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice seasonal. Take to the family.
Driving to Wisconsin every year and picking those bad boys up.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really cool. That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. We'll have to head down there and get some of that.
Yeah,
So.
I'm going to become
release
a farmer
it before
by
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, always before
Goes great with pumpkin pie.
holidays.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that. My friend Heather. Hey Heather, she used to like put wine and mix some other like spices in them and make hot wine. What is
Like
that called?
mulled
wine. Yeah.
I can drink my weight in mulled wine. I don't know what that says about me, but like I love mulled
good.
wine.
We usually have it on tap.
Do you? Okay, here we come.
When
In
it
the
gets
fall.
in the fall. Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking forward to fall, y'all.
We're doing sangrias right now. So
Sangrias are always great too. I get in trouble with those, so they're
Yeah,
too
do you guys
easy
have a
to drink.
sangria there too?
yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yum.
over ice, with a little orange slice.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah. I love all
Fancy.
those things. I love all those things.
That's great.
Should we move on to the next wine?
I think so.
Yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
to hear about these wines.
You've got to catch up.
Man.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
We don't encourage jugging, but if you want to, you can.
I've been known to.
Yeah,
So-
this wine is crushable.
Yeah. While he's pouring that one, what would you say, Heather? Is there a wine that has just like blown you away, like your favorite wine that you guys have made that's just like, holy smokes, that one, that's it?
Yeah, or
And
like a
then-
year. Yeah.
Well,
If not, that's okay.
I
but-
really love. We didn't even
She
bring
likes
it.
to mix and blend on her own. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I really love to mix like Cabernet with muscadine or something,
Okay.
or Chardonnay with
Niagara.
Niagara is my signature.
All right. All right.
But and which a lot of people don't agree with mixing wine, but
Yeah, I love
it
blends.
all
That's how
goes
some
back
blends
to
go together.
Yeah, some of
Yeah.
my blends are my favorite,
But-
like Syrah and Cabernet.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of blends and very popular wine, Italian Red
Okay.
is our best seller for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and
a
I'm
little
sorry.
bit
No, you're
sweeter.
fine. I'm just
It makes
listening and
me-
enjoying this.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I should put some loafers on and sit by a fire. Like it's really good.
Really?
It's kind
Okay.
of got it's got a sexy taste to it,
Okay.
for lack of a better word. See if you agree with me.
I'll have to.
We spent enough time together. I wonder if our palates are the same now.
Definitely. Yeah.
Do you see it? Like, do you see the robe? Like, I have a cheetah robe that I
Wow.
basically live in. I want
I
to put
think
that and loafers on.
You
yeah.
nailed that one.
I did.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
I need my moccasins.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. 100%. It's comfy shoes and fireplaces.
Yeah.
That's
No,
awesome.
that is the perfect way to describe that
Yeah.
one. I think it's very warm
Yeah. And this
feel
is,
and warm taste to it. And I
Yeah.
don't just mean like temperature, but like,
yeah.
yeah.
I love that. So you said this is an Italian blend. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? So what did you blend for this one?
So it's mainly Merlot, but
Okay.
then we've got a little Concord to sweeten it up a little bit. So Tontitown was
Yeah.
known for Concords.
Yeah.
Welch's used to be in Springdale and
Oh, really? Wow.
back in the 70s, I think, right?
Yeah. They
Okay.
left
Why did
in
they
the
leave?
Early 80s.
I
They
think the
should come back.
temperatures
Oh,
here
yeah.
and the
Climate
grapes
moving.
weren't ripening
Climates.
just the way they
Yeah.
weren't. So I'm
We have
pretty sure they moved to Michigan or something.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Al Gore.
It's like his fault. He tried to stop
All
it.
your fault. That's it. Done.
no politics.
Yeah.
No politics.
I love it.
I just blamed them all.
Yeah. That's how everyone
all
stands
their
to be for now on. It's all y'all's fault, every single one of you.
Yep.
No, that's hilarious. So we were talking about
We're talking about
Encore
wines, yeah,
German.
blending and.
I have a squirrel
yeah.
brain.
That's all right.
And Welch's.
Oh
Yeah, Welch's
Oh,
was
yeah.
a big
Yeah.
deal for Tontitown.
Yeah.
And they're
The whole Northwest Arkansas was loaded
you're
with
right.
grapes,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember
Just like
driving as a
apples
kid.
too.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah, apples and grapes.
yep.
See,
So
I did,
once
that's the
Welch's-
funny thing is because I only moved here in 06, and so
Didn't see
the
many.
history of this place is just continuously blowing me away because you know I know what I see here, but yeah, I mean to hear that there were so many apple trees everywhere, there were vineyards
Yeah.
everywhere, like that's impressive. That's just really
Yeah.
cool.
I have a question. Speaking of Tontitown, rich history, strong family ties, like are there like predominant Italian families? And if so, like do you know like how many? And
There
I'm
were
gonna get
originally-
adopted.
there were originally 40 families
Wow.
that founded Tontitown.
That's amazing.
And then, still a lot of
She's
them.
the president or ex-president of the History
I just-
Museum at Tontitown.
Oh, that's
That's
so cool,
cool.
Heather.
She
Yeah,
just
that's
rolled
so
it over
cool.
to a new generation.
That's
Okay.
right.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
got a really cool story to tell. If you haven't been to the Tontitown
Yeah.
Historical
Yeah.
Museum,
Give us a snippet.
it's a
I kind of want to hear
small
more.
but mighty little museum.
Yeah.
We've got so much history, and really, one of the unique things about Tontitown is we are really the only the ethnic community
Yeah.
that's still
Yeah.
thriving.
after
Um,
certain
and
generations.
there's so much interest in Tontitown,
Yeah.
which is a big deal for a business like ours.
100%,
And my
yeah.
family's, my dad and his brothers have Renali Farms. So,
Yeah. How big's
it's
the-
pretty cool that we're able to still
Yeah.
carry on.
I love that.
Yeah.
How big is the population?
It's growing rapidly,
It
but
was
Yeah.
2,600. I think
Yeah.
the sign still says 2,600, but we've got apartment buildings now
Oh,
and
wow.
multiple
Yeah.
new housing
fixing to climb, yeah.
additions.
That's cool.
But it's really an
Yeah.
awesome place to be.
Yeah.
I can see why everybody's moving there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like as soon as you get cool, people are like,
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
it's like,
there.
It's a
Secrets
catch
out.
22. It's like, no, go next door.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just come spend your money here. That's pretty cool. I love that. It's funny. I have an aunt who is very Italian. Aunt Chris, love you. I'm just doing shout outs
This is
today.
like
That's
the
what I'm doing.
plug station
Yeah, I'm just like,
right
hello. But I love Italian food and I love Italian culture.
Yeah.
And I've been to Italy and I would, if I could afford, I would have a villa there. And I would just eat all day. And honestly, when I went to visit, I didn't gain any weight because I walked everywhere and
Yeah.
I just ate everything I saw. It was totally fine. We just need to add that culture here, but just bike everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah,
it's
you're
coming.
helping
Probably.
with that, right? With
Yeah, I am
biking
helping
over-
that.
so that's
Honestly,
good.
yeah, this was plugged to my boss. We need to work on a Greenway extension all the way out to you all.
yes.
Yes.
That would be
I
me.
agree,
The goal is
Yes.
in Northwest Arkansas to have connectivity east and west
Yeah.
for better ones. And the ultimate goal is to perhaps be one day be like a Copenhagen.
Yeah.
But that would be amazing.
Could be like a vineyard loop or something.
Yeah, I ride my
like
bike 30 miles if I was gonna, hang out on a winery.
Right by the winery for sure. Yeah.
That would be cool. Well, we're making that ask. We're manifesting it. We'll see what happens. I guess I had another question too. I'm glad my memory's working today.
You're enjoying this.
I am. I'm enjoying
good.
this. Like blending wines, like you said, some people are for it, some people aren't. What's the faux pas there? What's the the negativeness or the positivity of it? Like, because you love it and I love it too.
Yeah,
I love it. The whole serious part of wine is stick with your varietals and stuff like that. But nowadays, some of the best wines are blends. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, are any of your wines, we always ask people, like, if you've been in competitions and things like that. Do you have any, like, decorated wines?
That's
fine.
We need to do that.
Yeah, we've wanted to do that, but it's just me and her. We've not filled out the paperwork and sent them off, but we definitely need to get into more of the state fairs and, different competitions.
Yeah, y'all need to show off. You need to be like, check this out. Because, like the 90-point or the wine point system, I'm always been like really curious of that. Because I've I once upon a time worked at a wine shop and there were $10 wines that were 90 points.
Right.
And I'm always wondering like what different things make it 90 points. And you never read about 100 points. They're always in the 90s.
Yeah.
So it must be really hard, I
would imagine so.
Perfection.
Yeah, they're like perfection. And I'm like, I don't know, this tastes good.
When you drink that wine, you just automatically implode and you just done.
Honestly, I'd like to test my knowledge of wines and like people put a couple wines out in front of me and then put like a Barefoot in front of me. No offense, Barefoot, it's do your thing. But like if I would be able to really tell, I would hope I could.
Smaller vineyards or wineries, and then do something that's the larger production as well.
Yeah. If y'all aren't drinking your own wine, what wine do you love?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
gosh.
love all the things.
Yeah, same.
I like to go into Sam's Club and they've got 200 different wines in there, or anywhere that's just what's new over here. Yeah.
Just like trying different things.
Yeah,
that's how I
never
am.
see the same thing in there twice, so
that's cool.
Is there a wine that you're ashamed to say that you love?
No, not really.
Okay,
I don't think so.
Don't say that. That's hilarious.
I mean,
say it. Share it.
The winking owl from Aldi's. It's $2.40.
Really?
Yeah,
and it's like
it's like he doesn't.
It's decent wine. Yeah, I probably have one on the shelf right now.
That's
Trader
great.
Joe's $2 chucks. They're also
there's nothing
$2
wrong with
wines.
them.
Yeah, I'm with that. We can
there was another. There was one that Walmart put out. What, like?
It was
10
$1
years ago or so. It was like $1.87 for a bottle or something.
Our friend Jeff.
Yeah, shout out Jeff.
Crazy.
Shout out Jeff.
Hey Jeff.
Jeff likes the fancy wine. I mean, he prefers to pay as much as possible.
Yeah.
And we love him for it because he shares it.
Yeah.
But
if you
then he brought a bottle of $1 Walmart wine.
of Charles Shaw. He brought it last time.
Okay.
It was Walmart's brand.
It's $1.87.
Run through an aerator. Nobody will tell the difference.
Yeah. So
it's literally just like grape juice with like Heaven Hill poured in it, and they're like, checking out. Sounds scary. I'm just kidding.
Well, my glass is empty again.
Yeah. Wait. Should we make a break for food? Because I want to eat.
Let's do one more.
One more.
And then we'll get
more.
a break.
Okay.
Yeah.
we're gonna switch
Whites
to
will pair
whites
better
now.
with the
Ooh, that'll be good.
Whites. All right, here we go.
Do whites pair better with chicken?
Oh no,
That's
I'm
what's
sorry.
up.
No, I lied.
Yeah.
We have one sweet red.
Okay, all
Ooh.
right. One sweet
Actually,
red.
I don't really have much experience with sweet red, so this will
Yeah.
be good for me.
Okay.
Opening my mind up. Did you like how I harmonized that?
I like how he's opening the bottle up. That's yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So now, which one is this?
That Concord. That's what
Concord.
This
Tontitown's.
is Tawny.
This has got really pretty, like ruby color.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty and it's light and it's good porch sitting wine.
I like porch sitting.
That does smell delicious.
Does it?
I mean, it smells like
just
grape
like the
juice.
vineyard.
But yeah, it's
I
like
love it.
Wait, why refrigerate this one? I saw you pull this out of the fridge.
Just that fruity.
Yeah.
You
just
know, a lot
opens
of
it
the
up.
fruity ones, but you could go either way, really.
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
We refrigerate sweet reds. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
and then all
Yeah.
whites. But
Is that a common thing for sweet reds to be in the fridge? Because, teach me your ways.
so some people say don't chill any reds.
Yeah.
But
Let me try this.
we chill sweet reds.
I think it's delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's genuinely,
Yeah.
it's like if I had adult grape juice. Really.
I would get in trouble
It's
with
fantastic.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see myself sitting on the porch and be like, one more bottle. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, we're good.
And it's 12%, so one more
Oh my
bottle will
gosh.
get you.
Oh, wow.
All right, a challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Bongo, here we go.
Hello, cheers to everybody.
Get
Cheers
your-
to everyone.
Get a big old
Cheers
long
to family
straw.
traditions. Yeah.
Cheers.
I want a straw that has my
Is-
name.
Is there a Italian, what's the Italian version of cheers? Is it
Salute, isn't it?
Salute?
Salute,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Yes.
there we go.
Salute.
So,
Salute.
Salute.
Salute. Arrivederci. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that means. Is that welcome or goodbye?
I think it's like
See you later.
is it say, see you later,
Yeah,
possibly?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just say random things.
Google that.
Well, I feel like that's
Fettuccine Alfredo. Actually, the dude I'm dating, we like to joke and say we speak Italian, but we really just like yell food names at each other.
Ravioli.
Yeah, like ravioli. Like, but we can do like,
Fagioli.
oh, Alfredo sauce. Like, shout out to you.
Well,
it's funny.
We'll say so long for just a second here because I think we are going to head
we're
over
hungry.
really quick.
Yeah.
I know there's
Oh,
food in front
yeah.
of us, and also we have to hear from our friend Andy over at Devil's River
I like
Whiskey.
Andy. Hi,
And,
Andy.
he's going to show us how to make another great beverage, and a word from our sponsors. So we'll be
Perfect.
right back here on Beyond the Tap. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sip of the Show segment brought to you by Devil's River Whiskey. Andy, we've been making some great drinks here. What do you have for us today?
Well, I figured the one route that we haven't taken yet that is strange to a lot of people is rum. So we're gonna make a classic rum daiquiri, which is fun because a lot of people, for honest reasons, when they think daiquiri, they think this big slushy frozen mess, and those are great. If you love them, drink them. But the daiquiri, as we know it, came to be from Prohibition era drinkers in the Caribbean, and it was not this frozen mess. It was a really bright citrus-forward cocktail. You could do a little digging on Ernest Hemingway, the Floridita. There's a big, fun story behind the daiquiri. I'll leave that up to you, but we're gonna make a very simple three ingredient daiquiri today. It's gonna come in a coupe glass or a martini glass or a juice glass if that's what you got. It doesn't matter. It's simple as rum, lime juice, and sugar and a good shake, and you're done. So I like to use when we're talking rum for cocktails, I like to use 3-year rums. There's a couple of great brands out there. Do your research, decide the ones that you like the most, decide the ones that are priced well for you. If you want to get crazy, use a spiced rum. They're fun. You can make them, adjust your ratios. It's going to change the flavor profile. But for a really easy standard daiquiri, I do 2 ounces of a 3-year clear rum in your shaker tin, followed by a full ounce of fresh lime juice. And I'll jump on my citrus bandwagon one more time. If you can do fresh, do it. If you can't, it's okay. Do what you can with what you've got. Be sure to adjust your ratios. The thing about the daiquiri, it's really easy to make, and it's just as easy to screw up. What I mean by that is ratios. Cocktails are all about balance. There needs to be a balance of spirit, sweet, bitter, acidity. So in this drink, you're only doing 3 ingredients: a 3-year rum, a fresh lemon or a fresh lime juice, and a sugar. I'm using a really simple 1-to-1 simple syrup. You can make this at the house, or you can purchase it at the liquor store. 1-to-1 meaning it's equal parts sugar and water. Get a stock pot out, put however much sugar you're trying to make a batch of simple syrup for in the pot, equal amount of water in the pot, stir it and turn up the heat, stir it until the sugar dissolves completely, let it cool to room temperature, put it in the fridge, you've got good simple. So you've got half an ounce of simple syrup in your shaker tin, a full ounce of lime juice, 2 ounces of 3-year rum. You're gonna add ice and shake it. Shake well, but remember, if you're at the house, you've probably got ice that's gonna melt quickly, which is gonna dilute quickly, which means you're gonna throw your drink off balance quickly if you're not paying attention to it. So adjust your shake accordingly. And again, for shaking cocktails, if you have a fine mesh tea strainer, double strain, catch those extra little chunks of ice. If you don't, that's fine. For the coupe glass, I had ice sitting in mine to chill it because again, if your coupe is cool when you put the drink in it, it's gonna stay cool longer. Works in a juice glass too. Throw some ice in your juice glass, cool it off. And then as you can hear and see, there's little ice chunks left in that because I didn't bring my fine mesh tea strainer because I don't have one at the house and I've donated mine out of my kit. Most of y'all probably don't either, and that's okay. It's not going to affect the flavor of the drink. Over time, those little ice chunks will melt, but the thing about this is it's super fresh and it's super refreshing. It's going to go down faster than those ice chunks are going to affect the quality of the cocktail. And then an easy garnish on this, again, a really simple lime wheel. And if you got good knife skills, you can get them thin enough that it floats right across the top of the cocktail. You got a really simple classic daiquiri. Cheers.
All right, so if you like what you're hearing here on Beyond the Tap, make sure and head over to YouTube and subscribe to us. Hit that little bell so you make sure and get the notifications every single time that we post a new episode here. It's really nice, right? What are you doing back here? And also, make sure and check us out on Apple iTunes podcast section. Subscribe to us there. And do you know we're also on Spotify?
Yes.
There's nothing in there yet, but that's okay. So check us out. If you really, really like what you're hearing here, then you want to head over to patreon.com and you can actually contribute to the show and making this the awesome success that it clearly already is. And throw a few bucks at us. You can earn some cool perks along the way. Visit patreon.com/beyondthetap today to check out more.
And to some of my friends who, bucks may not come so quickly to you, feel free to subscribe to us. That's important to us as well. Or review us. Give us 5 stars. You think we're 5 stars? I think we're 5 stars.
I think so.
And that's just as important. So follow us. Stay tuned. There's a lot coming your way.
True story. See you next time on Beyond the Tap.
So welcome back. We are here with David and Heather from Tontitown Winery.
Yes.
And so far it's been really great. And you may be asking yourself, hey, Brian, when you guys went to break a while ago, your glass was empty and now it's full. That's because it's really dang good and I had to get some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We shared the whole producing crew. Everyone is extremely excited.
You
So
guys
yummy.
have been very well received here.
You've been very well.
Very been.
Very been.
Words.
I like that earlier off air, Brian asked if anyone had any weak tummies. That's how he said it. And I'm like, they're in the wine
We're getting ready to have some
business.
fun. That is true.
And one of those wines is like 12%, so we're good. We're about to roll into our game, but there's going to be a twist today.
Yeah.
And we are going to have a Rochambeau off.
So if you've watched our previous, our most recent episodes, we had this wonderful idea, and I say we, Joel, being our producer, who actually just during this break a while ago
Escaped.
he headed out. Yeah, he ran for the hills. But no, he came up with this idea, and some of our guys here behind the scenes, this idea of, it's called Shot in the Dark.
Shot in the dark, and Brian's to blame. Joel's to blame.
Joel's to blame.
Joel's to blame.
That's going to be the theme song from here forward. But essentially, we have 3 different shots lined up over here. None of us know what these shots are. Now, you don't have to slam them. You can just sip, whatever.
Okay.
But
Teach their own.
Yeah, it's up to you if you want to just throw and go.
You want to throw and go?
do it.
We haven't had someone puke on set yet, but there's always a first. We
Hey,
need some
first time for
clickbait.
everything.
Clickbait.
That actually would be a great clip. If you're going to do it, just make sure you look
Eye
at
contact.
that. But the idea is that you don't know what's in the cup, but we have blindfolds that have also been thoroughly sanitized.
Yeah.
And so we will be one of either Bongo or I, and one of either of you is going to have the joy of wrecking your palate right now.
I like that. As you start talking, I'm so ready to Rochambeau that my fist just came up like this.
She's going to punch me.
It looks like I'm just going to knock him out.
She's just ready
I'm
to
ready.
throw down. All right, you ready here?
Yes. All right.
All right,
we'll
we're
do
just
the
doing
first
best of one. That's it.
Okay, so it'd be, the beat is rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Boom,
Okay, and
yeah.
this is in my way, so I'm serious about
That's
this. Sportswoman. Okay,
All right.
ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No.
What up, yo?
Dang it. Dun, dun, dun.
All right,
Okay,
so there you
all right,
go.
now
So she's going to be tasting, and
blindfold.
it's up to you if you just want to decide or if you want to shoot for it.
No,
You're
do the
welcome to.
Rochambeau, man.
Oh, okay, all right, go for
or
it.
wait, our guests, y'all can have you can have decision making rights.
Like, you will do this.
We are czars.
All right.
You want to rock,
so
paper,
Brian-
scissors
I love
for
this.
this?
Are we doing each other or?
You're just facing each other.
Yeah,
'cause then
hey, I want y'all to
it'll be one host and one
channel a
guest.
frustration you had this week with one another and use that as ammunition to fight.
Yeah.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors.
What does that
You
mean?
win.
You win.
You win.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So 2 ladies are tasting today.
Oh, wait, are in trouble.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Let me grab the blindfold.
This could not have worked out more perfect. So thank you.
This was a trap.
Yeah. So we have 3 shots. You have your blindfolds, and let's go ahead and David, why don't you help me out here? Go ahead and hand that first one that's closest to you. Let's go ahead and hand that to one to each lady there.
I'm scared.
Me too.
You should.
Because I don't do shots.
So
neither do I.
I'm a sipper.
Same. I used to be wild, but I'm tame now.
all right.
Sorry.
So I'm going to also. You are on 2 and 4. All right. So headphones are on. You guys can hear me right now, but I'm going to turn you down so I can tell our folks at home what you guys are about ready to taste. All right. So
I'm scared.
tell me. Can you hear me?
Try not to listen.
Can you hear me now? Raise your hand if you can hear me. All right. So they are getting ready to taste a little Crown Royal. All right.
All right.
So.
Are we good?
All right.
hope
So
this isn't
here's what
dark.
we're going for.
Scared.
And first of all, smell it. Let's smell the first shot.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm in 2nd grade and it's
Yeah.
like learning about your taste buds.
Hey, can we make one guess?
If
yeah.
you want to go ahead and
You can
guess,
do a
you're welcome
two-part,
to. Yeah, I
It's
mean.
definitely whiskey.
I think this is what I had last night.
Oh,
No, it's
all right.
not.
This is definitely
Is it bamboo?
No.
Okay. All right.
this is whiskey,
Okay.
and
All
it
right.
smells like it hurts.
I think this is
I
rum.
don't think it will.
Is it
So,
whiskey?
all right. So what you want to go ahead and taste it? Go for it. We can do that.
Can we take a sip?
Was
Yeah,
it
you can
Crown
take a sip.
I
Yeah,
haven't
you're
even
fine.
sipped it. I wonder if my
Shoot
nose
it, sip it, whatever you want.
Is it Crown Royal? I'm
So-
smelling things.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
So what do you think there? What Bongo? Did you have a guess? With the eyes, it is perfect.
I don't like it. Okay, but really though, this is it's spicy. Is it a spice rum or is it a whiskey? Because I'm stupid, I can't tell.
I don't know. Is it?
This better not be Sailor Jerry's, which at the end of the night I say Jailer Series.
Yeah.
We're not close. Are we close at all? I said it was a whiskey. Is it a whiskey?
It is a whiskey. You
Okay.
get a half point for that so far.
Whiskey. What is? Okay, hold on one more time. Heather, how are you
What else
over
do you
there?
think?
I like
Actually,
it. It's pretty tasty.
Of the many things that you have named off so far, you've actually named it once. She
I
did
said
say
Crown
the
Royal.
name once. So
Crown
what do you
Royal?
have? You guessed Crown Royal.
No, it's not.
Heather,
sweet.
do you have a guess?
I think mine's rum of some sort.
Okay. Well, it's the same thing in both. So
Oh,
you
it
guys-
is?
y'all both have the same thing.
Wait, so it's not Crown Royal, but it's whiskey. Is it Evan Williams?
I didn't say it isn't.
You're not telling us things. Okay, wait a second. It's
All right. So
not that bad. I just am not a fan of it.
this first one, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one good.
Oh, we have to try more?
Yeah, you got 2 more.
3
Oh,
of them.
no.
Yeah, you got a total of 3.
Set this
So,
down.
so Bongo,
What was
you got Crown Royal right.
Yay!
I don't
So-
even like Crown Royal.
That's a
know.
whole point. So maybe you do now.
Hey,
maybe
my
yeah.
uncle Mike and Aunt Karen would be proud of me.
Maybe
They're
your
big
taste
fans.
has changed. So we're gonna take
Shout
that
out.
and just boop. There we go. All right. So we have a whole nother one. Here's the next one. Go ahead and grab that middle one there. And
Close up on my hands.
oh dear,
I'm just like,
this is terrifying.
oh, scary. What is it?
All right. So go ahead.
No.
And
No.
you got that one. All right. Hang on. I'm going to tell the folks at home here. So.
It smells like a freaking Jello shot.
Yeah, that's
The
sweet.
next one. The next one is New Amsterdam Beach.
I don't want to do it.
Kind of jealous.
There we go. I know, right? It's actually not bad.
I don't want to do it.
All right, so I'm bringing you back up here. All right, so you got a smell. You got a
Already
smell
did.
in there, which is great.
Smells good.
Do you have any idea?
Ugh,
of,
it just
anything so far?
it smells like hell. It smells like this would hurt me. Is it? It smells like Jello. Like it smells like sweet Jello.
It's fruity for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And try it out. See what you taste there.
Oh, it's blue. I can tell it's blue. It's that blue freaking carousel, isn't it? This is what blackout tastes like. Is it blue
This is
carousel?
what regret tastes like. No, I was joking.
It does. It does. It tastes like regret. It tastes like being 21 and be like, oh, what's in that blue drink? And they're like 47 boozes, and you're like, I'll take that.
Take a fishbowl. Let's roll.
Ugh.
Now. All right. Do we have any guesses?
No?
Heather, what? Yeah, do you have any thoughts? What kind? You can
I
get a half
mean,
point for what kind of alcohol.
What's
it
the
is.
flavor?
I think
Yeah.
it's vodka.
Okay.
flavored vodka, possibly blue raspberry.
All right. Is that your guess too, Bongo?
It's regret to me. It's blue carousel. It's something blue. And maybe that's blue raspberry or something. It just it tastes like.
You're definitely off on that one.
Am I? It's not blue?
Yeah, no, it's not blue at all. It's actually Peach, New Amsterdam.
Peach. I should have been able to identify.
I like
peach.
Come on,
I like
Peach.
I like
Peach love.
Hey, I like coconut New Amsterdam, but I'm not a peach person. No
All
offense,
right.
New Amsterdam. Y'all stuff is good.
All right, we got one more for you.
My taste
One more to
buds
try.
are off.
Why don't we go ahead and line those up there, David? Dude.
I'm scared.
All right.
Oh.
You're going to have just a little bit here. So all right, I'm going to give you 30 seconds here to
I'm going to need someone to drive me
gain
home.
Ooh, that's banana.
Yeah, there we go.
Is this 99 bananas? Gosh dang it.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say you did nail that one. So.
I nailed it before I tried it because
She definitely knew it was banana. I could tell over here. And so, yes, it is, in fact, 99 bananas. And I know I didn't call that one out ahead, but we did get 99 bananas in there. So
I'm sorry for ruining the
you
game.
can go ahead. No, that was great. That was a perfect guess. And go ahead and you can take the masks off there. So,
My eyes are adjusting
yeah.
and they're watering because the stuff is so potent. Someone's gonna drive me home. Just kidding. Just kidding, y'all. Those are jokes.
How you doing down
That
there?
banana
You good?
stuff is pretty good.
See, I feel like that. You may have had your taste buds reawaken there, right?
I think so because I don't like whiskey. What was the first one?
First one was Crown Royal.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
surprised you like that.
Yeah. So, no, very cool. So,
I have PTSD now.
so back into it. I know you guys. You've been doing. Don't worry about it. We're fine. You guys have been in business for 10 years now. And so then, how big? You said your family is there. Your dad has the vineyard. How many acres is that? Do you know?
He has 18 acres of grapes.
Okay, all right, very cool. So no, that's now. Did he kind of start out smaller than that and grow, or was that kind of his starting and where he's always been?
Well, when Welch's was in Tontitown, they had a lot more grapes than that because they sold everything to Welch's. But as Welch's pulled out, a lot of the farmers in Tontitown, Springdale, Northwest Arkansas, as they were pulling out their whole vineyards, the farms slowly scaled back to what they could manage.
Okay.
Just on the fresh market.
Very cool.
Are there plans to expand, or is there more land y'all like to acquire, or are you just kind of like happy where you're at? Because like you said, it sounds like capacity.
Well, Dad continues to plant new varieties each year.
That's cool.
Just sometimes just as on a trial basis.
That sounds
and
so fun.
Yeah.
Let's just try this. Cotton candy grapes next, Dad. No, just kidding.
And I think didn't we
Remember
find out
those
before?
ones that won't grow in Arkansas?
Which ones are those? Is that it?
Cotton candy grapes. That's probably one.
Because they're
of them.
genetically. I read something
GMO
about them.
grapes.
Yeah, those are like something.
I mean, it
Something
ain't
science
natural
about
to
that.
taste like cotton candy, but
So
they
good.
sure are good.
And they're expensive. But you know what?
They
I
are
tell
good.
myself, treat yourself once a season when they come out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're so
Absolutely.
good. I love
Oh, very cool. Well, what is the next wine that we have? I've switched over to the pure white wine, which is water.
Next, we have the just Chardonnay. It's more of a fruity Chardonnay versus a buttery, oaky Chardonnay.
Okay, so now for the listeners at home, tell us what's the difference between those two. Like, is it a different kind of grape, or is it a different type of aging process?
Different type of aging process. Yeah,
Okay.
you're definitely going to be doing Chardonnay and oak
Okay.
Yeah.
versus ours is in stainless.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot fruitier.
Okay.
I feel like I like that better. So like Chardonnays have never been something I'm crazy about, but I have had a lot of buttery Chardonnays and I don't
Right.
like those. But this is actually like better than what I've had. So maybe I am a fruity Chardonnay person.
So you
I
more
like
enjoy
fruitier
the
Chardonnays,
stainless
yeah.
than
Yeah, maybe
probably
so.
the aging process. So you
Look
said
at
that
me. Yeah.
this is the one that's stainless versus buttery comes from the barrel.
More of
age.
air. Yep.
Okay. All right.
That was nice, y'all. Yeah. This would also be great on a porch.
It's
Yes.
perfect.
Already
It's
done.
perfect summertime wine, yeah. Fish, anything like that.
Yeah.
I love
chicken.
fish.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's nice. It's got a very bright flavor. Like
Yeah.
just kind of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. If there's something you could tell people like about Tontitown or about your family and your traditions, like something that's really neat or something you get excited to share, what would that be? Secrets. Or you're very I can tell you're super passionate about the history, you know?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people I think Arkansas in general, people sleep on us, right? They were like, oh, like I didn't know how great that was.
Yeah.
Same
Flyover
with
state.
Yeah, same with like some of our smaller towns in Northwest Arkansas. It's like Tontitown sounds like it's like vibrant with history and like awesome people doing things. Like what's something that you wish more people knew?
Just that, really.
Really, yeah.
It's
Just
just hard to
the
get
history of Tontitown.
Yeah.
I mean, people, and I wish sometimes that people paid more attention to things like that because we're fortunate to be able to tell the story every day.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't look for that anymore. We just take everything at face value instead of like, how did this start? Where did it come from? Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. This was my challenge to our audience is that take time to dive in because like hearing about the different families and what you're doing, I'm just like, I feel so involved now. And it makes this a better experience for me knowing that this has been something that's passed down through generations. And that's amazing.
Well, the thing is, everybody has a story. And that's what one of the things that I love most about being in that winery every day.
Yeah.
Is that, excuse me, that everybody has, I mean, whether it's, people probably think that I'm creepy because I'm like, so.
She's creepy, y'all.
So do y'all live around here? So how did, and they're, wherever they came from. So how did you get here? And they're like, hey, creeper,
Spaceship.
quit asking questions. But truly, everybody has
That's the best part of the job. Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
That is cool. Yeah, like hospitality in general is like bringing people in.
Yeah,
I've always, and I think Brian, we're the same way.
Yeah,
but we're not topsoil people. We're kind of like people. We don't ask about the weather. We're like, tell us your deepest, darkest secret.
Yeah,
It's like,
and like the humility creates the bonds and it opens the door to like learning about things like that. I think that's why we love being in a podcast because we get to ask you a bunch of questions that are intrusive.
That's right. The world needs more of that. I
agree. I've been saying instead of
things that
face value, like you said. A lot of people have been saying cancel culture.
Yeah.
I changed it for me and I'm calling it embrace culture.
Yeah.
Because the more that you know about people's stories, you're able to empathize and you'll be able to connect, and the more that we can understand, the more that we love and we drink more wine.
Salute to that.
Salute.
Yeah.
Look at me getting sentimental. I think it's because I had a traumatic experience with that 99 bananas, and now I'm like
a near death.
It was near death. I'm just trying to warm up now.
Well, no, and I think that's great because that's kind of what you're saying is exactly why we started the show is because we know that there is a lot more to it than just they're a winery, they make wine, they make beer, they make whatever. It's about that story. It's about culture. It's about knowing that this place is growing like crazy. But it all started specifically in your area. It started with Henry de Tonti, which is the man that Tontitown is named after. For those of you who are listening at home, look him up, Google him. Really cool story. But yeah, I mean, we were actually just down in Tontitown the other day for a video shoot, and there was I know you guys have what's now the tower, but it was part of the original church that was there, right? I mean, so there's a lot of history stuff going on down there that if you're just cruising through, if you're staring at your phone, if you're staring at don't do that while you're driving.
Yeah, please.
But if you're looking at your phone, if you're checking directions, if you're on your way to something, you're gonna miss it. Yep. And so
100%.
This whole area is really cool about just having story after story of people who have come here, settled, and just launched out their whole family line. So that's really cool.
I love that. Let's roll into the next wine.
Yeah.
Continue the celebration.
So we're going to get a little sweeter again. This is some muscadine.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
So muscadine is definitely it's definitely a sweeter grape, right? And then
they're bigger grapes. They're really classed as like a scuppagone.
Okay. Where are they grown in?
What'd you say, Skepa who?
Scuppagone.
Sounds like a dinosaur.
Type of...
Cheers.
The type of grape?
Yeah.
Sounds like a dinosaur that swims underwater.
The ones that would grow on the vines in the woods,
Yeah, or the dinosaurs in
definitely
Beaver
hot,
Lake.
humid climates.
I'm starting to become a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, there are sharks in Beaver.
Afraid of heights.
But just smell that one first.
Stays low.
I said, just smell that one first.
I did. I smelled pepper. But because my nose is probably messed up because banana soda.
No, it's not messed up. It's not messed up.
Yeah.
We hear all different things.
Some people have come in and said dirty socks.
Yeah.
No
Some
way.
people will smell of it and not even try it,
Hold
which
on.
is crazy to me. But
Dirty socks.
it's not
My
for
socks
everybody.
never smell like that.
No, I've never had dirty socks.
It smells like black pepper, kind of.
What?
It's
Peppery?
like that black pepper,
Yeah.
and almost like a green kind of a
grassy.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
pepper. Yeah, like not only like I was thinking black pepper, but now I'm thinking like bell pepper kind of.
Yeah.
But I love that smell because I guess I love peppers. But no, this is cool, and it's funny because that's not the smell I would associated with it, knowing that it's a sweeter wine, which that's fun.
Wow.
I love things that are not my expectations.
So I just tasted this, and it was
it's good.
That is delicious. Yeah, when you smell it, it definitely smells like it's going to be a just in my opinion, a little more bitter wine or something like that. But
Yeah.
that is super sweet, and it's just really good.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
not,
like this.
Yeah.
I've liked everything so far. I think the Italian blend was my fave. That was yummy. The Merlot and what did you mix with that? Merlot and what?
Concord, yeah.
always Concord.
Party. Concord equals party. So does Tontitown.
telling you.
That's right.
We're now the Tontitown tourism group.
Join us Friday and Saturday nights for live music on the patio.
It's like she just went there.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're gonna go
I was
there.
actually just going to ask. I was going to say, so
Yeah.
you guys you've been doing live music, and I know that was a big thing for you in previous summers. And then, of course, COVID hit and kind of put the kibosh on it for a little bit. But now you guys are redoing, you're doing ticketed events, right? So it's like, what, $5?
Yes.
I think a person.
I like that
$5.
price.
It's limited capacity because
Yeah.
of all the seating arrangements that we have to put outside. But
It's okay.
so yeah, that's the only way we could really come up with how to
Yeah.
figure out how many people could come in.
Yeah. I like, even though I'm an extrovert and I love being in crowds, I generally like having space when I'm out places.
Yeah.
You know, just to
It's
not
really
hear someone
nice because
else's
it's kind of
conversation.
intimate
Yeah.
with the band because
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
few people.
Our
like that.
customers are loving it.
Yeah, and
really.
everybody has a
Conservative time.
table, and you know,
How big are the events attendance?
I would say typically around the 200 mark.
Like before, pre
Yeah.
Before,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
right now there's
definitely not
75.
right now.
They're really
Just for
spread
the
out.
record.
No, right
Yeah.
now it's 75 people max. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's still
Yeah.
intimate. I like
Yeah.
that.
And it's really awesome because, you know, a lot of these bands were suffering
Oh, yeah.
too,
Yeah.
you know, or they
Yeah.
just wanted to get back to it.
Yeah.
So we're able to
Yeah.
have give the bands a place to play and then get ourselves back to
Yeah.
work. And
I
No,
love
that's
that.
huge.
and our people love it, and we're able to love on our customers a little more, you
Yeah.
know, because we don't have such huge crowds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those bonds probably are deeper now. That's cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do like that. The intimacy thing I think is important.
I
Like,
think so too.
just to connect. I like it.
Well, and thinking of that, I mean, that just kind of kicked my brain back to where we were talking about the process a while ago, and like we were talking about, you know, you guys stomped the grapes. Now, do you still stomp grapes? or
No,
what's the
no,
process?
we've got a stemmer crusher, which is just a machine that
Okay.
de-stems them, crushes the grapes.
How long ago did you get that?
Oh, we stopped stomping grapes probably our second year.
Okay.
Third
I
year
want to come
maybe,
stomp
yeah.
some grapes.
I know, right?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
my
Well,
bare
the grape
feet.
You come
festival.
on over
yeah,
and we'll get you some
we can let
grapes
you-
to stomp.
You'll see me just fall. That sounds so fun. We should do that. Let's do that.
That'd be fun.
Let's do that.
All right, guys, we're looking at you out here.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, that's
You have to
that's
have
awesome.
big feet, which you guys are doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think
10 and a
those-
half. I feel like I can do that.
I'm like a size
10 and
8 in women's, which is like a 5 in men's, I think. So I can keep up.
Yeah.
We'll just add some flippers. I'll get some like flippers.
So he gets you some scuba gear.
Yeah, they're like, who's
awesome.
Scuba Steve here? It's like, what's up?
But you know, going also to go back to previous wines you've made and everything, you know, I asked if there's one that like was really great. Is there one that has just been like oh no, this did not turn out at all like I thought?
Every year we
Yeah.
get something that's
Okay.
like wow, and even we've done some that don't turn out, and we just cap them up, and
Yeah.
two years later it's like, oh wait, that's actually
Oh,
decent.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it changes
Changes in
over
the
time.
barrel, and
Yeah.
So you-
just needed to rest.
during
Yeah.
that time, do you ever add do you add more sugar? Do you add
Not typically. Usually,
Okay.
I just write it off, and I'll come back to it, and then,
That's really
it
cool.
settles out and becomes
Yeah.
its own little thing, and
It's like a surprise.
we try
Yeah.
to do something with it. Yeah.
Of course, we're on to my favorite question: is yeast strains.
Yeast strains.
So,
Yeah.
so like, do you guys Yep. Go back and watch the previous episodes. I promise.
Yeah.
It's worth watching. But
we've tried
I'll
several.
even clue you in with hawk moth. Go there. But yeah, yeast strains.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, so did you? Yeah. You said you tried several, and have you settled on like?
Yeah, we've settled on one that we like. In this area, for some reason, we get a real bad sulfury, so we've settled on a yeast strain that doesn't produce the sulfur.
Okay.
So it helps out a lot, and it's been really, really good to use. So.
That's awesome. Okay.
I like yeast strings that play friendly.
Yeah.
That sounds weird when I say it. Just cut that out, producers, please. Thanks.
Nope, absolutely not.
They never do.
Now, so you mentioned you're fermenting in stainless, right? So now is that like an enclosed stainless or is that an open stainless that you guys do?
It's closed.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I mean we've had a couple from both, so
Right.
guests on here with both, so that's a really neat thing to see how much of a difference that makes.
Yeah.
In primary fermentation, it's like an open top.
Or of an open top container that you just you push the grapes back down, stir them up all the time, and then let them sit and transfer the juice. Everything floats to the top. You drain the juice off the bottom. So
Gotcha. Okay.
pretty old school and an easy way to do it.
That's cool. Now, did you buy that all equipment new, or did you have that from a different winery?
Piece at a time.
Okay.
Just slowly over 10 years, we've accumulated.
That's really cool.
Different things.
That's exciting. I'm excited to see what.
I don't think we bought anything new, actually.
Yeah. Why
Our
do that?
labeler.
Oh, the stemmer
Everything has a
crusher and the
Stemmer
labeler.
crusher and
Yeah,
our
that's-
labeler is
that's
literally a bench top that we hand label.
Yeah, they are.
way.
That's why if you notice, they're not. None of the labels are
They're
like
all different
Muscadine
heights,
and
yeah.
Niagara. You can tell right there.
Wow.
Yep.
They're not.
So you
but we
literally
used to hand
hand
apply
label
them, so
everyone.
this is
Yeah.
much better.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
I like
I don't feel like there's very many. There might be. I'm sure there's probably more than I realize, but I don't feel like there's probably a lot that are out there hand labeling their own bottles. That's pretty awesome.
TLC. I like that you now you're but like your hand is like this. It's so fancy. It's so very fancy.
I'm enjoying.
I am Brian. Hello, doobie doobie doo.
Welcome back to Beyond the Tap
With
where
Bongo.
We are here with Brian and Bongo as we enjoy fine.
Well, yeah,
wines.
we like to do some voices sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It might be the wine. My bad. Anyway, this
okay.
has been so fun.
Yeah.
I love these, and I'm really excited to come visit. And I love music, so
Yeah.
I want to
have a
be
good
taken
time.
on a date there. This is to my fellow. Take me on a date there.
Hey,
Thanks.
fellow.
I love shout outs. Today's about shout outs. Do y'all have a shout out? Give one out. Come on.
We shout out to our friend Jeff earlier.
Oh, yeah, Jeff, what's up, man?
Fancy.
You like
He
fancy
likes
wine?
the fancy wine.
Come visit us. We'll share. Or you share.
So
awesome.
I will say this. One thing I've noticed so far is I don't believe, and tell me if I'm wrong, I don't believe we've had any bubbly wines, right?
No, we don't do
So
anything.
do you do any
bubbly.
sparkling? Okay, all right. And is there a certain reason for that, or is it just
It's
you
a
just
whole
wanna build
nother
that
set
in?
of equipment that we'd
Oh,
have to
that makes
get
sense.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no. What about rosés? Is that it? Well, I've had dry rosés.
Yeah, we do have a rosé that's more like a Zinfandel.
Yeah.
rosé.
Oh my gosh, we almost forgot of the special treat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So is this the
We
last
still
wine
have
that
one
we had?
more wine.
One more.
One more. Let's go ahead and bust that thing out.
Yeah.
We've got a few minutes left here, but no, that's fantastic. I will do that
What'd you
there.
call me?
Bongo just needs a little sample. So
This is a little sample. I'm great, y'all. Hold on. That sounds weird. I'm
This is one
feeling
you guys
fine.
want to try for sure.
all right, we'll have the crew try this out here in a little bit.
So if
I
people
love
come
being
in and
fun
say
of-
they don't like wine, this is the one we typically start them with because this is the fruitiest one that we have.
And which one is
This
this?
is the Niagara.
Niagara.
Oh,
Okay.
this is nice. This tastes
Now
like
is this so Niagara is the type of
So
grape?
like if Concord was Welch's grape purple juice, this would be their white grape juice.
Gotcha. Okay. And this is grown here.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And it's tasty.
That is super smooth. I like that.
I like it too.
I bet you do.
I'm 5'3". Everything is against me.
That's all right.
I could have 2 sips and be like, Bill, you doing all right? And I'm like, I'm fine. someone take me home. Okay.
So where are we headed in future stuff? I know we're getting ready to reveal one thing here,
Yep.
but she asked a while ago, are you guys expanding? Are you kind of what's your
So
future
right now
look like?
with the COVID thing, we've started almost like a little restaurant.
Yeah.
Inside, we've got right now 4 things on the menu. It just gives people charcuterie boards or meat and cheese trays. Yeah, we've got an awesome chicken salad.
We don't call it charcuterie because
she can't say
really
it.
Tough to say.
I said charcuterie.
Yeah.
So we say meat and cheese.
Yum! I love cheese.
Yeah, meat and cheese.
Yeah, so we're kind of focusing on that, and
that's cool.
And our treats, we've added that.
Yeah,
I want the treat.
All right,
I'm being impatient.
We can bust out the treat.
Yeah,
let's do it.
Bongo's just excited for this one. And I am too.
Oh, I'm sure it's great. I trust.
Because I noticed.
I trust y'all.
For those of you who are watching, you've probably noticed there are some cups with spoons here on our set, and so Bongo just. I'm not going to say what I just thought there in my brain, but
don't.
Yeah, let's just say
it's really
very
frozen,
excited.
So you guys may just have to take one.
We'll just lick straight off the top of it.
Look how pretty it is.
So what did you bring us here?
This is our grape ice cream. Yeah,
grape ice cream.
Look at that.
The Grape Festival has always had it, but with it being canceled this year, we've decided to.
I'm trying to waft and I hit my hat.
Bring it on out for
smells
for all
amazing.
your guests. That's awesome.
Give them
That's
somewhere
really
to
cool.
go.
So now, I would imagine, do you make this yourself?
Yep. Make it right in house. Yeah, we've got.
This is beautiful.
And what kind of grapes for this?
Yeah.
This is with Concord grapes. Yep.
I was about to guess. I was like, I bet this is
It's hard
Concord.
as a rock right now. It's really frozen.
That's okay.
right.
I will stab it.
Here, just stab in. Yeah.
Let's just
She's just gonna go for it.
I've had enough. I've had my fill today. So
Are you okay? Just right out of that.
a massive tub of ice cream here, but now.
Oh my God. Can I take this home?
You good?
yeah.
Well, you're not going to take it back now. You've licked it, so
I didn't. I just stabbed it. I haven't gone back in.
Contaminated.
the perfect way of claiming it as your own is lick it. So,
This is amazing. You know what this reminds me of?
oh wow,
It's kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Oh, it's so perfect. It reminds me of like summer is having an orange creamsicle, but like this is better than that.
yeah.
Yeah, but that memory, of just like being a hot day and like, begging your parents for 75 cents
Yeah.
and then like actually taking like $3 and going.
Why not, right?
Flagging down the ice cream truck.
Yes. Oh yeah, like running for my life. This has no booze in it, right?
No, but we
Right.
do have wine floats with that in it. So
That's cool. I could pour some
you can
wine
get
on
at
this.
the winery.
And then you guys have the frozen.
yeah, we do
wines as well.
wineritas too. Yeah, they're fantastic as well.
We got to go try those. So,
We'll need someone to drive us.
yes.
Uber.
Oh my God. Yeah.
See, we're still looking for that sponsorship somewhere in there.
Uber, sponsor us. I'm
You guys,
tired of
come on
asking.
now. Come
Tired
on.
of asking. This is amazing.
What?
Before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I wanted to congratulate you on something, Brian.
Oh, me?
Yeah, we lost Joel, our producer. He left to go find his fiance in DC. Just
Yeah.
kidding. He's going.
Well, he's already found her.
He's already
but-
found her, but it's not like he lost her. But Joel left, and we miss you and love you, Joel. Thanks for always being so amazing. But I'm also excited because Brian is going to fill his shoes.
Hey, yo. How you
Literally with sand. No, but Brian is now the producer of this show and other amazing things. And congratulations, my friend.
I appreciate it.
I couldn't think of anyone who could
Congratulations.
fill his shoes
Well, thank you.
but you. And if
I-
anyone else tried, I'd be upset.
You're going to do sand, I'm going to do concrete. So.
That's cool. Yeah. Or marbles.
Marbles.
I was thinking something that's going Legos.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
that's the I did find out today that I'm officially the first dad ever hired here. So
That's a big deal.
Which is good because
Dads represent.
yeah, see, I got that.
That's progressive.
So, I know, right? they are not daddist. They have paternalists here.
I'm manifesting that they all become dads the next year.
oh,
COVID,
wow.
we got you.
All right.
I hope y'all hear the blowback.
Well,
And well, on that note,
yeah.
we're gonna get sponsored by somebody else.
no, but seriously, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
So
Thanks
much.
for having us. Yeah, it's
Yes.
So
been
now
great.
you're
Thank you.
located in Tontitown, Arkansas. Where all can they find your wines at around here?
Just us, really. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we're in a few restaurants locally and stuff, but yeah, we have a little list on our website of the restaurants that are serving it. But yeah, pretty much it's just us.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. And you guys, when are you open each week?
7 days a week.
7 days.
Yeah,
All
11
right.
to 11 to 7 is our typical hours. We stay open
good
later
hours.
Friday and
Okay.
Saturday, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna see you soon.
Stop by for a lunchtime.
Yeah,
lunchtime
yeah.
Concord.
I'm
Right.
just gonna walk in the back and be like, "Where are my friends at?"
That's
Yeah.
right. We're family
Yeah.
now.
yeah,
Come on
we're
in,
hanging
yeah.
out. I love this. Thank you all so much.
Thanks again to our incredible sponsors, EcoVet Furniture here out of Rogers, Arkansas. Check out ecovetfurniture.com for them. And also our amazing friend Seth, who brought the delicious chicken and waffles.
It was great.
Earlier. We downed it straight in the middle of this. So it was awesome. So again, thank you all. Have a great night. Take care. And we will see you here.
Yeah. You like how I just let you do all the ending credits while I just sit over here and eat?
That's right. You're enjoying. Are you yeeting ice cream? Is that what you said?
The yeast strains. Taste amazing.
We'll see y'all next time here on Beyond the Tap.